I'm going to show you how we build fashion dropshipping brands that do multiple six figures per month. I'm going to check this brand that we built live on my channel as an example. That brand has been inactive for the last 4 months and we did around $1,000 in sales yesterday in the first day of relaunching it with only $100 invested in ads. I'm going to show you the exact products, the exact store and the exact process that you can replicate and start getting your first sale tomorrow. In this video, I'm not going to sell you anything. My goal is to create a community that's crushing it with e-commerce because I personally know how valuable that can be. So I'm going to move into my computer. I'm going to show you everything, all the proof and how you can do the exact same thing. If you want to see the type of results that we're getting in this brand in the next few days, make sure to subscribe to the channel and let's get right into it. So first things first, we'll go over the results on this store. So as you can see here, yesterday we did around $824, that's Australian dollars in sales. And we only spent around $100 on ads. I'm going to go into the ads later and show you. But really the return on ad spend is around 5 or 6, okay? So that's like kind of the return on investment. And if we look at today, for example, we even killed one of the products, so we're spending even less on ads. And for now, we're currently at around 316 Australian dollars in sales. This store I've launched a few months ago. I stopped it because I didn't have time to run it, but a lot of people requested that I check this store once again and scale it. So we actually did around $37,000 in sales, right? Australian dollars. And this store has been inactive for 4 months. And I'll show you exactly how I made it active again and revived this store to be able to get these numbers in the first day of relaunching it. So this is what the store looks like. It's called Snatched Melbourne. We actually built this live on my channel, show you exactly how you can do the same thing and have the exact same store. And I'll also show you the exact products that sold that got me $826 in sales with only 100 spent on ads, the exact product links and what they look like. So this is the store. The process to build a store like this is the exact same process that I followed on my other brand that once again we built live on my channel, and we took it from absolutely nothing to $900,000 in sales. We did months as big as $300,000 and everything was documented live on my channel. Now, the first thing you need to keep in mind if you're going to follow this strategy, fashion dropshipping, is that you should not merge this strategy with any other one. I'm going to lay down the full process step by step in this video. Very easy to replicate in just a few minutes, and you can start getting your first few sales tomorrow, not in a week or in a month. Now, a few things to keep in mind is that first of all, you need to be patient. You need to have the patience to actually understand the strategy and not just rush and see something that you like and just go and implement it right away, because there's no point if you don't understand how the whole strategy works. Second thing, you need to be determined. If somebody can do it, that means you can do it as well. With dropshipping, I say it all the time, especially fashion dropshipping, you don't test it. You either make it work or make it work. There's no excuses. And long as you follow this strategy, you should be able to get there. You just have to get comfortable with testing products and doubling down on the winning products that are actually doing good for you. And I'll show you exactly how to find these products. So now I'm going to move directly into how to build the exact same store. So first thing you need is to create a Shopify account. You're going to find the link in my description to create a Shopify account for absolutely free for the first 3 days. And you only pay $1 per month for the first 3 months. Then you're going to be able to build the exact same store as this one. I actually built this Snatched Melbourne store live on my channel in less than 20 minutes. I'm going to leave a video on how you can do the same thing. But what I use here is I use a theme template that I had an agency create for me. It's basically plug and play. You just have to change the images, change the products that you have on the store and some of the text to adapt it to your brand name. And you have the same exact store as you see here, including all sections, same font, same colors that are really thought to have conversions in mind. If you look at my conversion rate yesterday, it was 4.72%, which is pretty high for a fashion dropshipping store. Now, if you want to build the same theme, you can shoot me a DM on Instagram at RealSimobi and I can get it for you. But please keep in mind, this theme is not free and you're going to have to pay for it, but it's a lot less expensive than all these other Shopify themes that cost $350 to $400. Plus, it's way easier to set up. But if you want to use a different theme, you definitely can. You just need to make sure that it converts and run your testing on it. Now for product research, I use an app called Winning Hunter. Now that we have the store set up, we just need to find products that we're going to be testing so we can get to those results. So like I said, I use an app called Winning Hunter. If you want to join Winning Hunter, you'll find the link in the description as well. And you can get a 20% discount with code SIMO20. So basically what I'll do once I land on Winning Hunter to find dropshipping, fashion dropshipping products easily is I'll go into ads, meta ads library, and on the search bar, I'll just type any keyword related to fashion. Okay, I can do sneakers, so search keyword sneakers. Countries, I'll leave it broad. For website, I'll do Shopify. Language, I don't need to change it. Active ad sets 1. Ad spend minimum, I can leave it broad as well. And I'll just go into media type. I'll do images. And for the days running, I'll do a minimum of 3. And I can just launch this search and I'll be able to find fashion dropshipping brands that use the same strategy as we do and that have products with good visuals. And from there, I'll be able to find a lot more products. I'll show you exactly how it works and how easy it is to find these products. So then I'll scroll down and you can see here in my first line of products here, I already have one product I could test, a second product I could test, and now I can expand the search to their other ads. Okay, so these 2 products are already good. I could test them and launch ads for it. What I'll do is I'll just copy the link to the product. So for example, I click on shop now. I land on this page. I can use the Winning Hunter extension to track the store, which is what I'll do for all fashion dropshipping stores. And then I'll show you what it looks like once you track it. So we're able to get consistently new products from that brand, all the products that they're launching. So I'll just come on this page. I'll copy this link and I'll go into my product research sheet. By the way, this product research sheet you can get access to in my Discord channel. It's completely free and you get access to over 100 winning products. There's multiple tabs here with a lot of products. And what's even crazier is the 3 products that I was able to hit those numbers with on my Australian store that I've shown you at the start of the video, I took from this sheet. Okay, so all those products are relevant. Some of them are still performing really good. And I've done the research for these products myself. I'll just add the product here. Then I'll go back to Winning Hunter. What I can do is I can copy the link here from Winning Hunter, copy it, and I can paste it here. Okay, so later when I go back into my product research sheet and I'm testing products, which is what we're going to move into right now, I'll be able to find all these products right on my sheet with their ads so I can make my own ad. Now, if I go into the page ads, which is the most powerful thing on this app, is I'll go into view page ads and here I'll be able to find a ton more dropshipping products. So first thing I see here, right landing on this page, that they're running so many different creatives for this product, which means that this product is performing good for them. That's a non-negotiable. Nobody in their right mind is going to create so many creatives and spend so much money on a product that's not performing. So here I already landed on another very good product that I could use myself. So I can just click on shop now once again, and I can copy this link, right? Go back to my sheet, paste it here. And these products that I'm adding here from this video while doing this research live, trust me, I will test them as soon as I have some time, right? So as soon as I'm looking for products, I always start with this sheet first that anybody has access to for free. And I'll take products from here and actually hit crazy results with it. So you can literally do the same thing, or you can actually, what I recommend is that you go and do the research yourself, following the strategy that I'm showing you. So you can basically find your own products and do it more extensively than what I'm doing in this video, okay? So I can just copy this link once again, go here and paste it, right? So if I go back into Winning Hunter, scroll down on this brand, I'll be able to find other products as well. As you can see, they have this product, they have this product we've just seen. Once again, they're running so many ads for this product, it means it's performing good. Here we have another one. So already a few products for this brand, but this is not the best, okay? We can go back, go into this brand once again, click on view page ads and find more products. So we have a second product, a third one here. There's a lot of shoes for women here, so we could test all of that. Basically like 5-10 products available right away. And then this is just from the first few listings. If I scroll down here and look for other brands, I can find more products. So here we have another product. We could run that with all these different ads, and I'll show you exactly how to do it. I can click on view page ads and find even more products, right? So here we have this jacket with multiple creatives as well. And you can see that people have been running this for a while. So one thing, if you want to move like more advanced research on these products and go more in detail, is you can look at how long these products have been running for, and you can also look at the ad spend on them. So the ad spend will only show in European countries, right? So if we go back to that brand that was running in Sweden, we can see the ad spend on that ad itself and how much basically that brand spent on it, and if it's worth running as well. So what I can see here, for example, if I go into the brand itself, click on view page ads, I can see exactly how much they spent on the ad. So this one, you can see the spend is $335. So that means that this ad in particular has been performing good. So if I'm testing this product, I'll probably use this ad. And on Winning Hunter, usually you'll see these green dots here that show you that this ad is actually the one that's performing the best. So that's a good way of telling. This one's in yellow as well. It means that this ad is scaling, is still in the first few days of launching, and they're still spending on this ad, which means it's performing, right? So these are a few things that you can look into. Of course, once you save the ad, you can see it in your brands. Here I have a few saved brands. That's usually how I personally do the research. I just go into my saved brands, go into each of their page ads and find more products, right? So for example, this one is running in Australia. I can see all the products they run in Australia and launch the same products. That's really the strategy for fashion dropshipping. And then you can just add these products to your store, and it's going to look even better than what it looks for the competitor. Like I said, if you want to use Winning Hunter, you're going to find the link in the description. That's what I'm using right now. Otherwise, if you want to use the product research sheet that I've shown you and get access to all those products, you're going to find it in my Discord channel. Link is in the description as well. So once you have the list of products, you need to add them to your store. You can use an app called Copy. It's KOPY.app. You basically just put the product link there and it will add the product directly to your store, and it's going to look something like this product that you see here, okay? So it's going to look like this, very professional and ready to launch, right? Ready to launch ads for and test this product. So the way we test these products is we use Facebook ads, Meta ads, and we launch a campaign. Actually, my testing strategy has changed a little bit in the last few weeks because of the new Andromeda update. So usually what I'll do is I launch a $30 per day CBO, that's Advantage Campaign Budget Plus, broad targeting. I won't put any targeting. I'll launch it at $30 per day. And what I'll do is I'll just put one ad set. So you can see that usually the ads are divided into campaigns, ad set, and ads. And I'll put all of my creatives or ads into the same ad set. So basically what a creative or an ad means is the picture with the text, right? And we can have multiple ones for the same product like you've seen here on Winning Hunter. So I'll launch ads $30 per day, and I'll do checkups the next day at $10, $20, and $30. We're going to go into the ads. I'm going to show you the products as well, so you can see how much I spent on these products and how the ad manager looks like. But usually I'll do the checks at those spendings and I'll look at certain metrics. At $10, I'll look at CPC and add to cart. That actually depends on which market you're running, but usually if the CPC is over $1 and we have no add to cart, I'll stop the ad. At $20, I'll only look at add to carts. If I have an add to cart, I'll let it run. If I don't have an add to cart, I'll stop it. And at $30, I'll look at sales. If I have a sale, I'll let it run. If I don't have a sale, I stop it by then. And for the next day, I don't check at 10, 20 spending. I'll only check at $30 spending and see if the product is still selling, so I can look into scaling it. Now, when it comes to scaling, it's all about tracking the numbers properly, knowing exactly how much net profit you have after product costs. We can talk about how you can fulfill these orders, but that's basically how I do things and how I look at it. Now, if I had to go into scaling, it would make this video way too long. I'll try to make one focused on scaling only, but these numbers that I've got here that you've seen is only during testing, and you'll see it when I show you the ads. Now, what you do once these products have sold, you need to ship them to your customers, obviously, and you need to make sure to manage the customers properly. So to ship products to customers, we don't use AliExpress or any of these old school platforms. We only use private agents, private suppliers in China. Private agents, usually they don't work with beginners, people that have less than 5 to 10 consistent orders per day. But my agent, I was able to get a link from him. Their name is FF Order. You're going to find the link in the description. That's what I use for all my stores. That's what all my students use. And you can basically get a free lifetime plan and VIP support if you register using the link. And that works even if you just have one sale, because they know that people from my community, usually they start with 1-2 sales and later they're able to scale to bigger numbers. So they're willing to start with beginners as well. So now I'm going to move into the ads themselves, show you what they look like, and I'll show you the 3 products that we were running ads for and how much sales we've done with that. So the 3 products that we actually ran ads for, first one is this Nova Mesh sneakers. If we go into the ads here, you can see that for the Nova Mesh sneakers, we spent around $40 on ads for yesterday, right? If we look into the second product, this is Valente Soft Weave Polo. We spent $38 on ads on it yesterday. And if we look at this Japan style trousers, Sora Japan style trousers is the third product, and we spent $35 on that. Now, all of these products sold, as you can see here in the Facebook Ad Manager. It's not tracking all the purchases for some reason. I don't know what's happening there, but all of these products sold. Obviously, there's one of them that has done better than the others. So this product, if you've been attentive a little bit in my previous videos, I actually called it out in 2 or 3 of my videos, saying that that product in particular, I can guarantee that I'll relaunch on my Australian store and will be able to do crazy numbers with. And it accounted for around 70% of the sales that we've done. Now everything is public. You can go on the ad library and look at these ads and have the proof that I'm actually running them. And I'll make sure to update you once we scale in some of these products and the type of numbers that we get with that. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hope you're taking advantage of all this free value. If you want to see more, you'll find it in my 0 to 100k dropshipping challenge. Hope you're having a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next video.